Hey, it's Danny, the ADHD medium, where the veil is thin and the attention span is thinner. Today we're diving into something that often gets brushed aside in spiritual spaces: rebuilding trust with spirit after it's been broken. Maybe you followed every intuitive nudge, burned all the right herbs, and took every leap of faith, only to land face first. Now your guides are quieter than your phone after texting someone you shouldn't, and you're wondering if you made it all up. Let's talk about it. You're not broken if you've thought things like, was any of that real? Why did spirit lead me there just for it to fall apart? Why does my intuition feel so far away now? You trusted, you committed, you jumped, and instead of a soft landing, maybe you hit the ground hard. Maybe your finances tanked, your relationships ended, or the job you manifested drained you. And now you're questioning whether any of this connection is even worth it. This is where we shift. Rebuilding trust with spirit is just like rebuilding trust in any relationship. It takes honest communication, mutual respect, and clear boundaries. That's where the spirit trust contract comes in. This isn't about begging or bargaining. It's about co-creating an agreement that reflects your sovereignty. It says, I agree to show up when I say I will. I agree to pause and reflect instead of spiraling when I'm confused. I agree to ask myself, is this expectation or knowing before I act? And I allow spirit to respond in their own way, while trusting myself to discern what's real. You can also check in daily with a simple reflection. Am I expecting a specific outcome? Or do I feel a grounded knowing, even if I'm nervous? Do I feel calm, or am I desperate for a sign? If you're feeling panicked or urgent, it's okay to take a step back before making any decisions. Grounded knowing feels steady. Desperation doesn't. The Spirit Rebuilding Toolkit includes a few simple practices that can help you reestablish your connection. A daily expectation versus knowing check-in. A tracker to help you avoid panic praying or burnout. Practices for tuning your intuition and handling disappointment. And a sample tarot spread designed to check the alignment between what you want, what you know, and what you're actually being guided toward. Here's a spread you can try. What am I still holding against spirit? Where have I stopped showing up? What energy am I actually available for today? What would restore mutual trust? And what's one thing I can do this week to strengthen the link? Also, let's clear this up. Being tired after connecting with spirit doesn't mean something went wrong. It means it took energy. You're not broken, you just used your system to tune into something subtle. And like any skill, that takes effort. You don't have to constantly open and close your energy field like a door. You can simply set a boundary in advance. When I sit down with intention, I'm open. When I'm done, I'm done. If you're mad at spirit, say it. If you're unsure, pause. If you're grieving what didn't work out, acknowledge it. Your relationship with spirit is allowed to evolve. And if you've been feeling abandoned or disconnected, you're not alone, but you're also not cut off. Spirit doesn't leave. They wait, they pause. They give you space to find your own voice again. They're not testing you. They're not punishing you. They're just waiting for you to signal that you're ready. So, light a candle. Speak from the heart. Make a new agreement, one that's honest, mutual, and rooted in your reality. Your connection isn't gone. It's rebuilding. And you get to decide what that looks like now. So, if this episode hit home, if you've been walking around with spiritual trust issues and wondering if you're ever going to feel that connection again, know this. You're not broken. You're just rebuilding. And you don't have to do it alone. That's exactly why I created the Spirit Trust Toolkit, and why it's completely free. Because rebuilding trust shouldn't come with a paywall. This isn't about selling you the solution. It's about helping you remember that the connection was never gone. It just needed new terms. Inside, you'll find everything we talked about. Daily check-ins, intuitive clarity tools, grounding prompts, a tarot spread, and space to make your own spirit trust contract. Click the link in the description for the free Spiritual Rebuilding Toolkit. If this helped you, hit like, subscribe, or share it with someone who's been feeling spiritually ghosted. And if you want more honest, grounded conversations like this, stick around. This is just the beginning. Your guides haven't given up on you, and neither have I.